Introduction, Navigation, and Setup. Welcome to the Pa5X video manual. This musical instrument is an elegant and powerful music production and performance workstation. It's easy to use with a clear user interface that features a large color touch display, illuminated color-coded buttons on the control panel, a 16-button matrix section, and much more. Whether you've chosen the 88-note piano-like hammer action keyboard version or the 76 or 61-note semi-weighted version, you'll find the authentic feel and full control of expression inspirational. Before we get started, let's restart the Pa5X so we'll both be in the same place from the beginning. Hold down the power button until the display dims. Then release the button. Once it goes completely black, press the power button again to turn it back on. It takes a few seconds to start up and load all the necessary data like PCM and other resources similar to when you start a computer. In this video, we'll cover the main functions of your Pa5X. There's a lot to cover, so each exercise will be brief, but it should be enough to get you started. We recommend that you watch the chapters in order. For more detailed information, access the PDF manuals available on the KORG website. Don't be concerned if the styles and sounds in your unit are different or organized in different locations than shown in this video. The ones used in this video are for example only. If you're instructed to select a particular style or sound and either it isn't there or the name is different, select any other and continue to follow along. Okay, let's look at navigating around the interface of the Pa5X. If you're familiar with previous KORG PA keyboards, you'll notice that there isn't a style play mode or a song play mode. Instead, it's designed to have direct accessibility to the three main things you use the Pa5X for: styles, songs, and the sounds you play on the keyboard, called keyboard sets. For example, on previous PA keyboards you played styles in style play mode and played songs in song play mode. But now, playing styles and playing songs are done from the same place, here. Player 1 and Player 2. You can play a style on Player 1 and then crossfade to an MP3 on Player 2. You can even crossfade between styles. The control panel has been completely redesigned to be logical and easily accessible. Let's take a look. We'll get into detail in each area in the following chapters, but in general, this is the control section with 9 sliders and 9 switches to control things like volume levels, organ drawbars, assignable functions, etc. The styles, pads, and markers area to control the automatic accompaniment and more. The players area, the sounds area, switches to choose keyboard sets and access your favorites. The matrix, 16 programmable buttons to do things like triggering sounds, phrases, track play mute, etc. The navigation and data entry area to go through menus, pages, and parameters and change the value of the selected parameter. The tempo area, and finally, the heart of the user interface, the touchscreen display. The display can be tilted up and down for optimal visibility. Hold down the unlock button, and the display will pop up slightly. Keep holding the button, adjust it to the desired position, and release the button. Behind the display, there's a support that can be used to reinforce the display and keep it from moving. To return the display to the closed position, hold it in the middle, then press and hold the unlock button. Gently press the center of the top border to return it to the closed position, then release the button. To adjust the brightness of the display, first hold down the Shift button, then hold down the Menu button, and turn the dial. It will retain that setting until you choose to adjust it again. In the following chapters, we'll be looking more deeply into the display, but basically you touch it to directly access and adjust what you want. For example, touch here in the upper right corner. This opens the Page menu, similar to a drop-down menu on a computer. It will show a variety of options relative to the particular page you're on. Touch what you want, for example, Save Keyboard Set. For now, press Exit. One of the powerful new features of the Pa5X is the control section, a group of 9 sliders and 9 switches. The function assigned to each slider or button is on this strip display. Press the View button to alternate showing what the sliders and the buttons are assigned to. These 5 buttons select what the sliders and switches are controlling. Touch the Control tab on the display. This page mirrors what is selected in the control section. Touch the Main tab to return to the first page. The Pa5X is designed so that when you turn it off and on, the status of a few of the panel switches will return to how they were when you turned it off. For example, if autofill was on, then it will be on after you restart. If it was off, then it will be off when you restart. So it will be exactly how you like it set up as soon as you turn it on. So at the beginning of each of the following chapters, you'll be instructed how to set up your Pa5X to be the same as mine, so you can follow along if you wish. Let's take a quick look at the rear panel. Audio inputs for mic and guitar. Audio outputs. Pedal connectors. MIDI. Access to the user micro SD slot. USB connectors. And an HDMI video out. You can connect an optional damper pedal here. There are many different damper pedals available, so it's a good idea to calibrate the Pa5X to your particular pedal the first time you use it. Like with many computer applications, the Pa5X has a settings area where you access parameters that affect the instrument as a whole. Press Settings. If your display doesn't look like this, then press Menu. Here are the 9 edit sections. Touch Controllers. This edit section has 4 pages seen here on the right of the display. Touch the Foot page. Touch Damper Calibration. Press and hold down the pedal and touch here. Now release the pedal and touch here. Done. This calibration is automatically saved and you won't need to do it again until you use a different pedal or foot switch. You may want to set the date and time for your particular location. Still in Settings, press Menu, touch General Controls, Clock and Power page. Select the clock format here. A parameter can be adjusted in several ways. First, touch the parameter you want to adjust, then use either the dial or the up-down buttons. You can also touch and drag up and down, or left and right, to adjust the value. Or select a parameter twice and a numeric keypad appears for you to enter the specific value you want. Some parameters have a triangle beside it. Touching it opens a list to select from. To set the time, touch Apply. To avoid wasting power, your Pa5X will automatically turn off if you don't play it, press any buttons, or use the touch screen display for a period of 2 hours. Please save your data, for example, keyboard sets, styles, songs, etc., that you are editing before taking a prolonged pause. This function can be shut off if you wish, here. KORG recommends keeping it on. All these settings are automatically saved. Press Exit. And finally, your Pa5X comes with several demo songs. Press Main and keyboard pad simultaneously to enter demo mode. The first demo song starts and will play through each of the songs. You can jump to specific songs by selecting from one of these 3 categories: full songs, solo instruments, or styles. Demo mode is an excellent way of discovering the sounds, styles, and capabilities of this amazing instrument. Press Main and keyboard pad simultaneously to exit demo mode.